right there because I actually thought that they were actual roommates. I didn't realize she was talking about just when they're over here. Because then I was going to get personal and like, Sass, I thought you lived alone. You know, I'm like, I leave that alone. So no, yeah, I'm glad I didn't ask those questions, but I'm glad, I'm pleasantly surprised. Because the way she spoke about it, I could see that friendship and it seemed like they were there.
Yeah, good people.
Someone, do you need something?
Water.
Oh, okay. Does anybody want water? Remember, if you want water, it means you're going to need to go to the restroom. And there's snakes out there. Alright, we're going to keep it moving. Derrick, since you stood up, just come here. Derrick. So I met Derrick, what was it, 2011 or 12? July 2011. Oh, on my first trip, Derrick was there. And, you know, that was a nice trip with Kwame Tabidi and his wife. Oh, the only summer trip. That's where I met Derrick. And Derrick has been my Facebook friend ever since. And he follows some of my posts and I follow his. And Bamani didn't tell me that Derrick was coming. No, Derrick didn't tell me that he was coming. And when I saw him, I was like, it's like a cousin or what you did, like tons of surprise because I got one from Natasha as well. But Derrick is one of those guys that I was trying to figure him out on the first trip. Yeah. You know, what's going on with him? You know, he's too nice. You know, he's too intelligent. What's his story? You know, and then here he comes on this trip doing the same thing and some other stuff. And he's like, you know what? I didn't need to know his story. I just like his story. So I just wanted to thank you for being on the trip and then to ask you, because for me, coming back to Ghana is kind of like what Camille said, even though this is her first time. It's like, I had been to Ethiopia and Tanzania before. Didn't feel like I was in Africa. In Tanzania, I felt like I was in Africa because the sky was so wide and I went and saw all those animals and all of that. But when I came to Ghana, I felt it here, like strong. And then the profound thing about it is walking around in Ghana, people are talking Chui. They may as well be in Jamaica, whether it's Kingston or St. Mary or Portland, talking patois. You don't understand a word they're saying, but the mannerisms and the vibes, they're obviously Jamaicans, which means we're obviously from here. So for Derrick, I'm curious to know, why is it that you decided to return, apart from the obvious, you know this is where you're from. But there are so many places in the world that we could go. And there's so many countries in Africa, but why did you return to Ghana at this time?
I think my second go around is because the first time I was very impressed by the first time. That was a spiritual journey on the first go around. So then I was impressed. I said, man, I got to come back because this is somewhere that I want to spend my life at. I want to start a whole new legacy here. So when my kids are born, they'll have a legacy to blend in with the natives and continue on with the God-given purpose that the natives have in the whole country itself, or the continent has itself. So, you know, the second time I had to come and get the second experience to confirm that this would be the place that I want to spend my life at, and I've confirmed now this is going to be it.
So right there.
You know, so the experience has been well. You know, everything I planned on coming back for the cultural experience, and also which is very important as well, is probably the most important, is how to sustain yourself economically. So that's something that's part of my trade is, you know, going to college and everything like that, entrepreneurship. So now I get to come and figure out the plan that I'll put together to be on the continent. So that's what brought me back the second time around, and that's been actually great. You know, over the past 4 years, I've worked to continue to what do you want to call it? Prosper, resurrect myself to transformation, and that's what I've been going through in the past 4 years. And it's been a good journey, good experience back home, preparing myself. So now that I'm here, hey, I'm ready.